the early 1700s. For a fleeting, glorious moment, the Caribbean belonged to them. This was the golden age of piracy, a time of black flags against blue skies, of ships named Revenge and Fortune cutting through turquoise waters. Havens like Nassau were alive, with the roar of cannon fire and raucous laughter, flowing with rum and captured treasure. It was an era of outlaws, rebels, and kings of their own floating kingdoms, a brief, shining era of lawless freedom. But every golden age has its sunset, and for the pirates, it began not with a defeat, but with a victory, a single, catastrophic mistake. It was a raid like any other, but on a scale that dared to challenge gods and empires. A treasure convoy, heavy with the wealth of a powerful nation, was their target. The attack was swift, brutal, and breathtakingly successful. Cannons thundered across the waves, grappling hooks bit into splintering wood, and the pirates fought with the fury of legends. They hauled chest after chest of gold aboard their ships, their cheers echoing across the sea. In that moment of triumph, they were invincible, but they had crossed the line. They had stolen more than just gold. They had stolen an empire's pride. Across the Atlantic, the news landed like a declaration of war in the candlelit war rooms of Europe. The mood was grim. Maps were unrolled, strategies were drawn, and a decision was made. Piracy was no longer a nuisance to be managed. It was a cancer to be eradicated. A unified, international crackdown was born. New, merciless anti-piracy laws were passed. Huge bounties were placed on the heads of the most infamous captains, and the full might of the world's greatest navies was unleashed. Fleets of warships, hunter-killers of their day, set sail with one mission: to sweep the seas clean. The Caribbean, once a playground, became a trap. The tides turned with shocking speed. Naval patrols swarmed the shipping lanes. Pirate hunters, driven by greed and royal pardon, chased down their former brethren. The once safe havens fell one by one, their shores silenced. The gallows in port cities, from Jamaica to London, grew crowded. Public executions became grim spectacles, a warning that the age of freedom was over. That one spectacular victory had united their enemies. The pirates had shown the world how dangerous they could be, and the world decided it would tolerate them no longer. The legends began to fade. Hunted, scattered, and betrayed, the great pirate captains met their ends. One act of supreme confidence, of unchecked hubris, had brought the wrath of the world down upon them. And so, the Golden Age ended. Not in a single, climactic battle, but in a slow, suffocating fog of fear and pursuit.